Hallo, vandaag de tweede dag van Pro Enduro opleiding. We gaan vandaag verschillende ondergronden oefenen en we hebben er echt zin in.
Super veel zin in.
We zien dat het aan het miseren is. Het is lekker allemaal een beetje vochtig, dus het gras is lekker glad.
We gaan ervoor.
Yes, let's do it.
Hi guys, today we are by driving school Pro Enduro with Marius,
Morning.
and he will tell us about the driving school, about the course, what we'll be doing today.
You're going to be doing a lot of things that are related to riding motorcycles, but we will approach very specific topic. Today we will be paying attention to what you do with your vision on the motorcycle, because riding bike, you may know it, you may not know it, is not very intuitive. We are responding to very survival reactions. We see many things as a potential threat and we act accordingly, which is not good for both for the rider and for the bike. So visual stuff is the first thing we're going to approach today.
Om het zicht verder te oefenen rijden we hier in een treintje. Daarna gaan we lekker tussen de bomen. Dat tussen de bomen rijden vond Natalia in het begin toch wel best spannend. Voor mij was de eerste keer tussen de bomen niet heel erg spannend. Maar dat het van pas komt, dat zal je zo meteen in de tweede rondrit goed terugzien.
And the second thing, we are in a, say, off-road environment, so you're going to be dealing with, let's say, surfaces that do not provide a lot of grip, like sand, stones, a bit of ruts, a little bit of things that are really tricky when you ride in off-road conditions. We do not have in mind like a competition level off-road. We are thinking about normal riders who have bikes like this that are behind us and want to enjoy time spent out of the normal road. So this is our scope for today, visual stuff and loose surfaces, which is something we're going to focus on today.
De oefeningen die we zojuist hadden gedaan met het zicht kwamen hier goed van pas. Deze bocht was vrij scherp, dus ver doorkijken en het gas erop.
Can you tell me about your driving school Pro Enduro? Why you're doing it? How did it started? What is the idea?
The idea is pretty simple. We started with building riders' confidence on the road. We work in Europe as California Superbike School and we focus on riding on the tarmac. But we've noticed that there are many similarities between riding on the racetrack and on the road and riding on in off-road environment. People deal with the same kind of fears, problems, limitations, and applying the same proven scheme that we were using on the tarmac, we realized that it also works in off-road situations.
Hier ging het rijden in het diepe zand de eerste keer toch niet helemaal zo als ik gepland had. Gelukkig had ik niks gebroken en konden we na het vallen meteen weer opstaan en doorgaan.
Our brain wants to prevent us from doing irresponsible things, stupid things. So even if I tell you just do it, you're not going to do that unless you understand what will be the outcome, what's the benefit from on a physical standpoint. So we try to bring it all together. So when you understand it, then you can relax. You know what will be the end product of your action. So that make people benefit. Teaching people in a situation where they are not stressed. We are not pushing people too much because
That's
when
great
you
because I'm
because
stressed person.
when you get scared,
Yes.
when you get scared, your basic survival reaction is I want to avoid
Yes.
this threat.
I
I
want
just
to
want
do
to
this.
just
Yes.
retract from this difficult situation. So you cannot be stressed. There should be a proper leverage on what you're doing. There should be a proper gradient of difficulty level when someone is approaching to you.
Dobra.
When you get on the bike, in my opinion, you accept somehow that
Something can happen. I know.
exactly.
It's
So
the risk which
yeah,
maybe
this
because
is
it's
the risk
fun,
is
you
involved.
know?
You cannot avoid it 100%.
Good. Again.
O, dobrze, dobrze, kręć,
Dalej,
kręć,
dalej,
kręć,
dalej.
kręć, kręć jest.
Jadę.
Jest, kręć mocno, tak, mocno.
Dajesz, dajesz, dajesz! I rura! No to poszło.
Kręć, o! Dobrze! Trzymaj go na gazie, trzymaj mocno! Mocno gaz!
Gaz, gaz, gaz!
Bardzo mocno, jest! Patrz!
Dajesz!
Dawaj na... Dawaj na gazie!
Jadę, jadę!
Dawaj, dawaj gaz!
Woohoo!
Like maybe I'm too stressed, maybe I'm too tensed, maybe I'm just...
I will be thinking about it because
Exactly.
I learned it on
Yeah.
the course.
Exactly.
Then
So
I know the theory, I can use it in the practice.
exactly, and once you do it, even if you do it once properly during the one day, if you know the feeling, that's how this should be done. I feel that it's doing really well. I can feel that the engine is working smooth. I can feel that suspension is working properly. I can feel that the bike is stable. I can feel that I'm not losing the traction of the front end. You know that feeling. You know where you are heading to. You know what's the objective, how this should be done. So that's really important to understand it, to try to do it well,
And to feel
because
the
you
bike.
have the you have the benchmark. Part of our team, it was a team that was in GS Trophy in Canada 2024. We won that event actually, and that was like very cool stuff. But you observe those top riders on the racetrack and riding off-road, and you realize that they make what a difference between mistake made by a MotoGP racer and a rookie rider. These are the same mistakes. They just happen on a different speed. We are really proud to have a very good record of keeping people safe, which is why people come back to us, and they really appreciate that we really do have in mind. It's not just like plain talking, that we value your health and your money and your bikes, because we really do. And we believe that being a professional coach and professional school involves keeping people safe, and it's not like you're telling them to go slow down, because it's not the point. It's about organizing things in a way that even if they go fast, they still don't hurt themselves.
When we'll be at the end of the course, so today, if I finish it, do you think I can do the level 3 and 4?
Yes, but it would be really good if you had some time for practice. We normally give to the students kind of homework, and you can do it whenever you want to practice those most useful skills, your balance on the motorcycle, your control over the motorcycle. You can take a parking lot on Sunday when the parking lot is empty, and you can do it with your motorcycles, just to make all those technical aspects of riding more natural to you. You should not be thinking about doing some things like staying loose on the bars, being in balance with the motorcycle, controlling the clutch, controlling the brake, controlling the throttle. This should be pretty much more natural, because when we take you to level 3, when the obstacles happen, you should be pretty proficient with dealing with the bike.
Dobrze i pójdzie, brawo! Kontrolowany zjazd! Elegancko! Brawo!
Ik heb niet zoveel offroad ervaring, dus dat was ik van plan om hier te leren. En dat heb ik echt hier gedaan. Ze hebben me uitgelegd alle stappen, van begin tot einde. Dus het ging laat steeds iets omhoog. Het ging niet van 1 naar 4, maar super rustig, geleidelijk. En voor mij was het super prettig. Want ik stress me enorm en ik merkte dat ik kon het super fijn opbouwen. Dus als jullie een leuke cursus willen hebben, dan raad ik jullie echt aan Pro Enduro. Want ze kunnen met je echt stap voor stap alles opbouwen.